Okay, so this, and okay, so we have talked to both ambassadors, and now we have to go talk to.
Yes? What?
Her. Oh, yeah, this one. She looks so enthused, like she really enjoys her job.
Captain, I just received a couple messages from an operative in the embassy office. Did, did you actually succeed? With
It did.
Radcliffe? And Balmore? Was he alive? Did they both actually agree?
Code pieces from House Varun and Freestar collected and ready to be deployed. It was harder than expected, but yes, all parties are on board. You gave me a job, I got it done.
Indeed. And we've no time to waste. Though I'm eagerly looking forward to hearing how exactly you pulled it all off. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
I don't know what she's talking about. I need to get rid of this stuff I'm carrying around because it's too heavy. Well, I'm just carrying around too much stuff. So is he, actually, too. Lobby. Commander Tool. Yes, that's where we want to go. So we can go back to the ship real quick. And actually, we can't go back to the ship real quick because we're overloaded. We have to run. We have to run like old-fashioned people. Oh shit. Let's go. Sport. I don't think that door closed. That's a safety violation there. Rocket, you stay in your spot, damn it. Rocket's debating whether he wants to stay in the spot or not. Yeah, and he lays down. Halfway there. Take it. I like how we have smog in the city. Or is it fog? Poor Frontier. Sitting here not doing its job.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Well, let's see if there is a... No med pack. Sometimes there's a free med pack in there. Wrong button. Transfer. So this. New spacesuit. Did we get this or did we take this on accident? 13 mass. There's part of a big chunk of the problem there. Until we can get these things adjusted to, let us carry more stuff. This one's still the better one. We don't like that one. Molecular extractor. Let's throw that on the ship. Anything else doesn't really mean anything. Okay, my little faithful pack mule, where are you hiding? Ship's not that big, so it should be easy enough to find.
Yes, in fact, gladly. I'll treat every one of your items like the sacred totems they are.
His weapons. Modified marker. We need to modify this thing again to make it better if we can. That small magazine's got to go. We can't do it here. We don't have enough resources. A little bit more weight for just a few more points of physical stuff. Yes. So it stays up longer. Damage from melee enemies, then radiation resistance to lightning by attackers. Oh, he can carry more. Oh, he's already wearing this one. I should actually be wearing that one, but that's okay. Keep him alive longer so he can shoot more stuff.
Back to work, then.
Just get back to work to wherever you're doing back here. So. Disruptors. How's the ship doing? Only 4,000 space or mass. Just by the way, if the mods you want on a minigun take what you want is very rare stuff that you don't have an abundance of, don't bother. Keep going.
Guns on.
You see quest line come
Kill
off.
them with all the guns.
Well, the thing is, the minigun isn't for me. It's for the fan, and my controller just bugged out. Just a second. Okay, I'm back. Sometimes the controller bugs out and the right stick doesn't work. Well, actually, it doesn't go side to side. I think it goes up. No, actually, it doesn't do any movement like this. So that's what it usually does. But anyway, now it bugs out, but maybe once a stream, maybe. It's not a big deal. Anyway, as I was saying, the minigun is for our little friend. It's not for me. So, but if we get a better one along the way, sure. But oh, no. How much money do I have? How much money have I made today? I'm up to 130 credit, 130,000 credits. I made a little bit of money today. And supposedly we have some extra newer stuff on
Anything
here,
I
but
can
I don't know
do to
what. They
work
don't
done?
tell you what it was.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, you know what? I should probably save my money because we still have upgrades to do over on the Star Eagle. As far as reactors. No, we did the reactor. It's the shields, I think, over on that thing, maybe.
Okay, no problem.
Shit. Oh, these are the better pieces, the rank 4 starship design, so that's why we haven't touched a lot of this stuff. Grav drive could be upgraded, though. Or it can't. It's not as good as we already have, so never mind. Shields, those are better than we have. See, suppressors are better too. Disruptors, these are pretty decent. Yeah, we just put these on not too long ago. A stream or two ago. They hit hard enough. Especially when there's 4 of them. Okay, so we're nothing we can really do here. Let's continue on with the little quest line. Should have rested. Yeah, we'll survive.
Saw your ship coming. You'll be scanned as you enter the city. Please. Okay.
Hey there.
Go away. What am I supposed to be doing here again? Not killing people? Feels wrong. Yeah, we do the hopping because our little serpent, little trait thing. We're in the air, we don't use up oxygen. So we can run more. Historians telling stories. Safeguard the past, secure the future. Use bigger guns.
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules.
Okay.
Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units.
Sounds like a challenge.
Return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Okay, deposit codes. Oh, different. Okay, okay. What's the what kind of security system is this?
You may proceed, Captain.
Yeah, that's bizarre. It's a weird way of securing things, I guess. They don't trust me? The computers. Return the data. Couldn't I just put a request for this to have this delivered and everything? I guess that's my job, isn't it? I'm the gopher. Or the FedEx driver, whatever.
Not sure if those maroon zealots.
They're not zealots. You're a zealot. Aw, I was gonna skip over that. Counter chambers. Let's see where this goes. Did I go to the wrong place? Oh, it's behind. Never mind. What booster type is on panic at you at the moment? Crappy one. Oxygen reserve, medic, and basic boost pack. So, like as I said, crappy. I can't make any others, so.
There you are.
Captain. Surprised to find out we're having visitors as we work.
Major Sinan and I were just discussing the merits of your planned interfactional cooperation. I think it's a great idea. Get them invested in the solution. Make it clear we've got nothing to hide.
I'm sure they'll be lovely house guests.
Now, Captain, if you wouldn't mind transferring the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing next steps.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
Major, you may take possession of the data. Here, glad to be rid of this damn thing. Made someone a good promise, Adrian. Can you assure me this data will be used for good? The answer to stopping more attacks really in here. Actually, let me take care of one quick thing. Somebody promise.
Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right.
Plus, you don't need her word. We'll be setting up oversight alongside the collective.
So the answer to stopping more attacks really in here.
You're carrying the most comprehensive collection of information on terramorphs in the known universe. If we can't pry an answer out of there, it likely doesn't exist. Certainly doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but we're not going to know until Percival and I dig in, so whenever you're ready.
Take possession.
Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Should even be able to house its own cadre of independent observers. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Damn it, Rocket. Stay in the camera.
Hello.
Keep it moving.
Uh-oh. Is she gonna throw me over the edge? Or ask me to jump? Oh, you can actually jump off of this, can't you? Maybe something we have to try.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
Right again, why I'd want to become a citizen. Now I know remember that. This doesn't mean I can't be a citizen elsewhere, does it?
It doesn't. We don't really care where else you might have been or might become a citizen. Once you earn your place in the United Colonies, it's yours.
I'm ready.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
What's wrong with her face? Those aren't freckles. So what the hell's wrong with her face? All those little spots on it. Sure, whatever. Really got to do all that? I will.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion
More
Realty
money.
office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name.
Uh-oh.
So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
Sure, why not? I'll take it to my grave. I don't know if I can agree to that. Thanks, but no thanks. Ask for me by name. Who are you talking about?
I'm sorry. I can't share any more without your word. Do I have it?
Sure.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
12,000. I'm getting rich this way. Okay, so we're gonna do a test here. Hey, Mrs. Gimpy just got up. Okay, so we're gonna jump, just for fun, and see how if I don't die before I hit the ground there. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, there's a landing pad over there. Of course, Mrs. Skimpy walks in the room just as I'm skydiving to my death. And I didn't die, but I fractured my leg. Okay, I'm back. Mrs. Skimpy almost got me killed, by the way. He almost got me killed. Before I broke my leg. He's distracting me. I think I broke a leg. Or did I break a foot? I don't know. But we broke something. I just don't know what it was exactly. I didn't see. I just heard the crunch. Oh, now we can get a house here too, right? Not that I need one, but why would you get a house here? Is there a reason to do that? That's not the right way.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
I'm really interested in that right now. Get a house, yep. What for? No, I mean, why would you need one? I mean, you got a ship with everything you need, so what do you need a house for? Nothing to steal? I'm so disappointed. They stock crafting benches, factories, and bacteria service, March gift. Yeah, but you can do that. You can do that anywhere, though. You can build a habitat anywhere, do the same thing, and it's you don't have to pay for it. Never thought I was going to have to hack into that computer. So disappointed. Anyway.
You need to get up and step away from the computer. That was really bad. I do not think oops means what you think it means.
Unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor.
There's no fast travel to it, so you're faster anywhere else. So, you don't even get to fast travel within the city here? Once it's there?
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom.
Hannibal? Is that
I
you?
should chat.
Oh, this is What's-Her-Face's father, isn't it? He's not dead. Don't even have to see who it is. I know it's her father. Potential property has no fast travel.
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
Yes, I do. You look so familiar. You were in a movie or something. I know it. The amount of security, I'd say you're someone pretty important or dangerous. Guy who can't afford price for you.
Not quite. I'm Francois Fanon.
Told you that already.
But most know me as Victus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes, but the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here, a sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies.
God, the UC has been lying to all this time. Definitely one of the chattier ghosts I've met, except about what you actually want. So I don't know that's Hadrian's last name. UC faked your death then.
One final act of rebellion by the leadership that lost the Colony War. The trial was authentic. I faced tribunal with dignity, but my execution, staged. A lethal injection that was anything but. The cabinet at the time, long gone now, wished to keep me on as an advisor. And considering the other option, I was in no place to refuse. So I elected to trade my freedom for my continued existence. But such is the life of a soldier.
Definitely one of the chattier ghosts I've met, except about what you actually want.
I want to help you, and my progeny Hadrian, prevent more attacks. Though I am curious, has she shared with you the nature of our little family?
She told me she's your clone, yes. Kind of a stretch to call you what you two had a family. Yours and Hadrian's relationship is your business, not mine. Your clone.
Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do.
I'm listening. Hadrian and I are doing just fine on our own. Not every day I get a chance to work with a man living in a fish tank. Keep talking. Can you tell me more about this cloning program?
It was an attempt by the United Colonies to solidify its own legacy, forging a new generation of great leaders. They were raised by adoptive families made up of scholars and tacticians, trained at the United Colonies' greatest scientific and military academies, displayed incredible promise. But by the time the Colony War came to a close, there was only Hadrian. But that's ancient history now. You have much more pressing matters at hand, with which I can help.
Work with a man living in a fish bowl. Keep talking. Or fish tank. Keep talking.
After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the Colony War. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with.
I'm not sure I like the sound of this.
One task. That's all I require. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colonies' more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the Colony War ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
You need to think about this. How about I arrest him and turn him over to the UC?
You can certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now. Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship and be done with it.
Killing anyone, but if he's actually as bad as you claim, I'll consider bringing him to justice. How do I know you're not asking me to kill an innocent man? I have me do this. Why not hand this over to one of the members of this recovery team?
Captain, your files indicate a track record of unlikely successes. It is my genuine hope that, perhaps down the line, you might become a part of our team. And this might be something of a tryout.
I didn't know you're not asking me to kill an innocent man.
Speak to Deputy McIntyre. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that someone might be tying up this loose end at long last. Though I would ask you, do not make the mistake of confusing me for a simple cutthroat.
You know I'm going to do this. I'm not killing anyone, but if he's actually as bad as you claim, I'll consider bringing him to justice.
If that's what you require to sleep at night, so be it. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria. Wolf system.
You know
There's
this.
a star station in the vicinity. The Den.
Know it well.
The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
We know it well because that's where we go to sell our illegal goods that we can't sell anywhere else, really. Or at least before we get scanned, it's showing that we have illegal goods. So... he's got a nice little place to live in, it looks like. Can't open the door. It's a lot of money being spent to watch another guy die. Old age, basically.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
Oh, they didn't let him in. Free stuff? No free stuff. Material repository. Come on, Slowpoke. Oh. I'm supposed to talk to now.
Howdy.
Well, that was annoying.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
There's an executed war criminal in your basement. Deputy, I was not prepared for that. I don't see what the big deal is. Some old guy living in your basement, I could do that.
Captain, please, keep your voice down. The situation with the prisoner is a complex one. A holdover from a different era. But it's a situation we've been managing as discreetly and humanely as we can for some time now. And the most critical part of that management is making sure no one else learns of it. Do I make myself clear?
I'll keep it to myself. The Restart Collective at least should be told about this. You can't keep me from telling Hadrian. Hasn't Hadrian been told about this?
The Major doesn't have clearance for this sort of information. And she certainly doesn't need a distraction from her current, very important work. Which is why I need you to keep this to yourself.
I'll keep it to myself. I won't be a
Good.
jerk.
Because bringing this up to the outside world would create the unfair appearance, Captain, that you're unhinged. And that's not a good look for any of us. Now, was there something in particular you needed to discuss about what we were just discussing?
Prisoner asked me to deal with a Dr. Orleans. Figured you and I should discuss. I'm going to be a hitman. First target, Reginald Orleans. Didn't have anything else to discuss. He asked me to deal with this guy.
Dr. Reginald Orleans? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orleans is completely out of the question. But bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return?
You should have Hadrian's research team members.
Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now,
Okay.
was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting?
Anything else? I'm supposed to head down to the den. Anything you can tell me about it? I know that. It's a chance to not be into a trap.
Trusting the man downstairs would be a mistake. But I don't think you need to be too concerned. This is far from the first name he's handed over, and all previous missions went off largely without a hitch. So while I'd certainly warrant caution, I think you can proceed.
Okay, no problems.
Then I'll bid you good day, Captain, and remind you of the importance of discretion.
Okay, so I'm not carrying the stun rifle anymore, am I? I don't know why I have this bow. I don't need that. Because I have that. So. Oh, this is the stun rifle. Okay. We should modify that too. So that's these rifle types and kill stuff. So we actually need to modify this to make it a little bit better. That would require going back to our base though. So. We have more resources to play around with back in the base, of course. So
There is nothing like that smell when you first leave the ship.
oh. Why do we have no resources in there? Oh, probably. No, actually, why do we have no resources? Why are these empty? They should not be empty of any. There should be stuff in here. This is getting sent. Okay, so that's what's getting set up. That's not a lot. It doesn't look like a lot of stuff was made while I was gone. I'm kind of annoyed that this stuff wasn't running while I was. We have a fight going on, don't we? I hear a dinosaur. Let's see this one. I'm curious why my sort of so that thing should have delivered fuel or helium or something. Let's transfer it off at least. Shouldn't be anything going out. Alright, so plenty of stuff. Like that. Well, oh. I've eliminated 300 creatures so far. I don't know if I should be proud or ashamed. Because most of them have died, you know, innocently. Not all of them are troublemaking dinosaurs. Something died. Got you on. You need to rest them. Okay, so let's see if we can modify this laser rifle. Stun rifle. Let's do that. Gun sight. Where's our heat sinks? I only have 7. It's not right. Stealth lasers. Do not have the skill to do this. Oh, we don't have the casing to do it. So it doesn't matter. It's gonna stay there. Let's do cover. Amplifier. It's still better. So we have done the skill.
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break. Go get some more water while you are up. The stream ends in 1 hour.
The regular skin since it's a little apart from the gun, so the other one has the skin on it. Okay, so it wasn't too much of a challenge. Machines. Make sure I don't have any bounties. I'm pretty sure I don't. The blood on the floor, robot. There's like floor. Illegal goods. Politics here. That stuff around. Okay, well, let's take a break, and we'll get back to the next step of what we're supposed to be doing. Ship's not on the so. Of course it is. Anyway. I'm gonna get up, stretch some legs, get some water, that kind of thing. Be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dock.